What if you didn't have to carry it all? It's night again. The world grows quiet. And you, still thinking, still holding on. But pause for a moment. Ask yourself this. Do you really need to fight this battle tonight? So much of your exhaustion doesn't come from what you've done, but from what you refuse to release. Marcus Aurelius once asked, "Is it not better to use your strength for what truly matters than to waste it on things you cannot change?" There is a weight on your chest. Some of it is yours, but not all of it. Some battles you were never meant to fight. Some wars are not yours to win. Some burdens do not belong in your hands. You were not born to be a soldier every day. You were born to be at peace with yourself. So tonight, breathe. Drop your shoulders. Let your thoughts loosen their grip. And ask, what am I holding that doesn't belong to me? Whose expectations? Whose pain? Whose anger? Let it fall away, just for this night. You are not weak for letting go. You are wise. You are not escaping. You are returning to stillness, to clarity, to yourself. Stop arguing with the storm. What if tonight you stopped arguing with the storm? You can't control the wind. You can't command the waves. You can't force another heart to understand yours. But you can choose peace. You can stop stepping into every fight, proving every point, fixing every soul that's not ready to be healed. You are allowed to say, "This is not my fight. This is not my energy to give." Marcus Aurelius once reflected, "How much more grievous are the consequences of anger than the causes of it?" Yes, that moment still stings. That situation feels unfair. That silence from someone you love still echoes. But is your suffering solving it? Is your inner war bringing justice or just more wounds? Not every storm outside you needs a storm inside you. So tonight, choose not to engage. Let the world swirl if it must. But remain still at your center. You don't need to win. You don't need to be right. You need to be free. Because freedom begins when you stop fighting the battles that were never yours. Let your soul return to its rightful calm. You deserve that stillness. You always did. The peace you don't have to earn. There's a kind of peace you don't have to fight for. You don't have to earn it. You don't have to explain yourself to get it. It's the kind of peace that comes when you stop gripping what was never yours to hold. So ask yourself now, is this truly your responsibility? Is this worry really helping anyone? Is this burden even meant for you? Sometimes we confuse love with control. We think we must fix, manage, rescue. But Marcus Aurelius reminds us, don't worry if other people don't understand you. Worry only if you don't understand yourself. Peace is not approval. Peace is not being right. Peace is knowing you've done what you could, and then letting the rest go. Right now, you're allowed to do just that. Let go of what you can't explain. Let go of the loops that replay over and over in your mind. Let go of needing closure from those who never gave you clarity. Tonight, you don't have to solve everything. You just have to breathe, to rest, to remember that peace is your home, not a destination. And you can return there anytime, even now. You don't have to prove yourself tonight. You've been strong all day, maybe too strong, holding in the tears, holding up the weight, holding on to what others threw on your back. But now, you're allowed to stop. You don't have to prove anything tonight, not to anyone, not even to yourself. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking. And right now, that thought, that whisper of permission to pause, might be the most powerful thing you've had all day. You're not weak for resting. You're not failing by stepping away. You're wise enough to see the edge and choose not to fall over it. Let this moment be your return. Return to your breath. Return to your peace. Return to the calm that reminds you. Not every fight is worth your energy. Not every silence needs to be filled. Not every misunderstanding needs to be corrected. There is sacred strength in walking away. There is divine wisdom in laying it down. So tonight, release yourself from the endless performance. Let the world spin without your input for a while. Let peace do the talking while your heart does the healing. You are not here to battle every storm. You are here to rest through it, to grow anyway, to rise tomorrow, lighter. The quiet is where you rebuild. There is something sacred about silence, not just the absence of noise, but the presence of stillness. You've fought long enough. Now the battle is over, at least for tonight. Let that be your permission. You're allowed to fall into the quiet, to stop explaining, fixing, doing, carrying, thinking. Marcus Aurelius taught us, nowhere can man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul. That's where you are now, right here, in the quiet, in the place where the soul breathes deeper, and the noise of the world finally fades into the background. You don't need to solve everything before sleeping. You don't need to earn your rest. You only need to remember that your worth has never depended on how much you endure. The quiet doesn't ask questions. It doesn't demand productivity. It only asks for presence. So, inhale deeply now, and with every exhale, let go of one piece of that weight. You're allowed to feel safe in the stillness. You're allowed to heal slowly. You're allowed to rebuild not with force, but with peace. Let the night be your sanctuary. Let your soul speak louder than your fears, and let your dreams begin the restoration your waking hours couldn't complete. You are not the battle. You are the survivor. And tonight, the healing has already begun. Let go and sleep in strength. You've made it to the end of this day. That, in itself, is a quiet triumph. No parade, no applause, but you're still here. And that matters more than the world will ever say out loud. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." So even what exhausted you today, even what tried to break you, it carved something in you, something wiser, something more resilient. But wisdom doesn't scream, it whispers. And tonight, it whispers this: you are safe to let go. Not every weight is yours to hold. Not every future must be predicted. Not every storm must be faced alone. You have permission to lay it all down, to exhale, to surrender control, to trust that not everything needs your hand, only your heart. Let the blanket of night cover the scars. Let the stars remind you that the world continues spinning even while you rest. Let your soul receive the peace it's been longing for, without needing to deserve it. Because you do. Because rest is not a reward, it's a right. And you've earned tonight's peace simply by surviving the day. So sleep now, not in defeat, but in strength, knowing that the battles you didn't fight were never yours to begin with. Good night, warrior. You did enough.